So just go ahead and pick it up. Okay. And go ahead and put it back down. So, and now with most people, like anybody else, what's the first thing that's going to happen? Your toes kind of grip.
Did they? I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just rolling through it. Cut! No, let's try this again. Just do it again. So now, this time, go ahead and take this part of the foot and press it into the ground as you squat down. And so, you gotta go both ways. So press it as you pick it up. You keep pressing as you put it back down.
Okay.
Okay. So then the toes
Don't do anything?
they don't do anything anymore.
Okay.
You know, because people used to, you know, one of the why people toes are so, because they spend a lot of time with that, you know, as they go to pick up something, the toes, because you just tilted yourself. And because you tilt yourself, toes say, don't go that way, else we're going to fall over. So now, this becomes the other fun part. So this time, when you do it, go ahead and just really press them down. And go ahead and squat down and pick it up. And then I'm going to show you something else too. And then pick up one leg. Any leg you want to pick up. Any one leg you want to pick up. Okay. Yeah. And so, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. So yeah. Now go ahead and press the outside down. Keep pressing it down. Keep pressing it down. Keep pressing it down. Keep pressing it down. And you see what's happening with your ankle? The ankle will pronate itself.
That's cool, actually.
The ankle, the more you press this way, the more ankle will.
Once you turn it on the other side.
So and that's the opposite of what people are used to, because people are used to twisting the, that's what I said,
Yes.
inverse thing, and you go in the wrong way. Yeah, the more you press it down, the more it will go ahead and correct itself.
That's cool.
So yeah, and that's one of those things that, yeah, it'll do the work itself. But yeah, people are used to going the other way, or they want to twist the whole foot. It's not the whole foot you need to twist. Yeah,
That actually.
yeah,
That
yeah.
whole short foot thing that we've been taught.
Right. So now this becomes the other fun part. So now, okay, here we go. This can be fun. Okay. So go ahead and raise your arm up. Not that way, the other way, straight to the front. There you go. That's as far as you can go? Okay, bring them back down.
Literal instructions.
We know the coach restricted, so no big deal. So this is going to be a cool thing. So this is the whole thing. So watch this. Okay, grab one of these things. So we're going to swing around this way. Swing around this way.
Okay.
So a lot of times, there you go. So a lot of times, people would grab something like this and try to stretch this out. So go ahead and just kind of slump down. And so they would call this stretching out, you know, but it's really not stretching out, you know, and we'll show you why in a quick second. So do it again, you know, because the joints are restrictive. They don't stretch. So okay, come back up now. Now, watch this. Go ahead and get that down. And so, I don't know if that's too heavy or too light, but then it won't even matter. So now just go ahead and lift it straight up. There you go. And just go ahead and lift it straight up. Yeah, so try and swing as straight as possible. There you go. And then now when you come straight up, go ahead and push back up into it. There you go. And then push back into it. There you go. One more time. Push back into it. There you go. Now go ahead and put it down. Now go ahead and lift your arms up.
Oh, that right one's much better.
But that's a different, people think this is lengthening,
Right.
but it really isn't lengthening because the joints were restricted what's happening when this actually is going to lengthen the whole system out. So yeah, and that becomes a thing. So yeah, that was what we're going to do now. So we're going to lengthen in the front. And remember, when you come lengthen in the front, go ahead and extend up through it. Yeah. So now keep on coming so you can shorten in the back. So now keep on coming and squeeze. Shorten in the back until everybody comes around again. And then you do it all over again. Lengthen in the front, shorten in the back. And then lengthen in the front, shorten in the back. So that's basically that whole process right there of what, and the reason being is like what I said yesterday is this here. Even though we're standing here, we're still short on the wrong side. This should be the long side, and the back side should be the short side, it's the long side. So we just say, okay, let's go back to where we're supposed to be at. So that becomes one of those processes of, yeah, we're going to lengthen on this side, short on this side, and work it out. But people talk about push-pull to equal things out. And it's not a push-pull thing, it's a lengthen thing, shorten thing.
Right.
You know, you don't, because here, you still got the problem. You know, like I said, you push it, now you're pulling, but you didn't do what? You didn't really shorten. You just said, I'm going to pull back, but I got to really shorten the backside. So yeah. So now, this becomes the other part. So let's get lengthen on the front side again. So this time, go this way.
Go this way?
Sideways.
So, just this way. Keep the arm straight.
Well.
Keep, keep the arms. There you go. Let's go as far as you go. And then keep. And so this one here now come all the way up. And so this yeah. So this is gonna become fun. So go here and go here. There you go. And then go here and then do the other one. Now don't let it twist.
Don't let it twist.
Like that.
Oh, okay.
That's because once you twist, you're gonna change the whole process. There you go. So now the same thing. We're going to lift it on this side, and we're still going to shorten on the back side. Now when you get to this back side, take this scapula and squeeze it over. There you go. Now push the scapula back out and push it back up.
Oh,
the same thing. Squeeze it over, push it back out and push it back up. Now same thing on this side here. Work the scapula over, and then push it back up to get it back out. Yeah. So that becomes that same process. Good. Now, go ahead and pick the weight up again. And this becomes the other part. So now, only go out part way. And then go behind you. Don't twist the weight back. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Just go this way. This way. This way. This way. This way. And then do the other arm. There you go. Okay, put the weight down.
Okay.
Go. Now.
Well, now my arms are very light.
Ta-da! but this becomes the whole thing now. When she raises her arms up now, when you raise your arms up, the scapulas are now working with us too, instead of just at the joint.
That was all about FRC when I was supposed to keep the scapula locked down.
Everybody wants to do it. Well, the scapula's got it. They got it. Go with you. So that becomes a thing. So now, I should have done this first. Anyway, he's off balance. So now, this is one of her things. Push-ups. Let's see if she gets it right. Let's see if she gets it right. Let's see if she gets it right.
Well, there's a lot of ways to do this.
Pressure.
I know. You want me to do them on here?
Yeah. Let's see if she gets it right. Nope, she didn't get it right. Hey, we just talked about this.
Well, I know, but these are a little unstable.
Yeah, man.
I'm
Okay.
gonna pull my arms up for this.
Because, okay, they're unstable, so go ahead and try it. So I'll do it.
Okay.
Because she said they're unstable. Right? But, once again, they're unstable if you do what? Push down into them.
Right.
If you pull up from them.
Which I was trying to do, believe it or not.
We're trying to get it. So yeah, so a lot of times you wonder why things are unstable. You made it unstable because you're pushing into it instead of going the other way. So now, wait, move up some more. That's part. Move up some more. Move up some more. Move up some more. Move up some more. Now go ahead and pull up. So you don't have enough body weight.
Forward.
Forward.
Got it.
And so that your body's too far back here to really.
To really
pull
do
up.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's levers.
So yeah, leverage and stuff like that. So that becomes part of that process once again. Is that's her thing of to go down, pull up. You know, and as I pull up, it's not going to happen so the body doesn't reverse. Because it's basically pull itself down, thing that's pulling it up. It's an amazing thing. This is an amazing thing. That the body will do something different. It's going to follow the command. Just not the way you thought it was going to follow.
Right. So
when you're actually trying to push down, you're going against yourself. Because you're saying push down, this is okay, but I want to come down. No, you keep pushing against me, so why am I? So this becomes a thing. She's a fall phobia person. I'll tell you why. Watch this. Go ahead and roll back.
Roll back where?
Just roll backwards. Okay. See, now she's trying to show off. Right? I'm good at see.
I roll all the time.
I know, but right. Go ahead and roll back again. Roll back and roll back again. Roll back again. Okay. Now, why would I say she's a fall phobia person?
Because I stop.
Not because you stop, because you're bracing yourself. can't roll back, well, let the body fall.
Oh.
You.
Well, that's all that parkour training.
You go, which braces the whole body for something that's really not going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want me to relax?
Just relax and roll back. But we got to show you something. Just roll back. Okay. Now, this time you roll back, go ahead and roll back.
Roll back.
Yeah. Don't do the shoulder first.
Don't do the shoulder first?
No, see, you got to roll back and then do the shoulder.
Okay. Okay.
So you already turned. You already turned. Can you see her turning already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because like I said, she, you know, which is fine. We can get you there, though. We can get you there. Watch this.
I know how it's supposed to go. Okay.
So go ahead. If you know how it's supposed to go.
No. Okay,
So go ahead and just roll back.
Okay.
Now, which way you want to do?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so go that way then.
Go.
Doesn't matter. Go. See, that's where you get stuck at. See? Now, come on back. Because where's the movement coming from? When you try to go over your shoulder, where should it come from?
Well, I don't know.
Look at roll back.
The momentum.
Yeah. And the momentum's coming from where?
I don't know.
See?
The weight of the body, right? Going backwards.
No, who should be working right now?
The shoulder.
The shoulder.
Okay.
So when you roll back, let the shoulder do the work for you. It's already got the work. You're trying to go this way here. You're trying to go here and go.
Yes, I am.
Which means you haven't even got here to let that.
Oh, you're saying I need to press the shoulder into the floor.
Let it go into the floor. Let the body weight.
Okay.
Because you're trying to work your body weight at that time. The body weight has to help you.
Okay. Makes sense.
There you go. See?
Let's see.
There you go. Now, when you get there, now push your feet up to the sky.
Okay.
See, she learned how to break that without me telling her how to break it. Honestly, myself. Woo! No, but that's.
Makes you confident.
Yeah. There you go. That. See how it starts to work?
I see how
You
this
were
starts
trying to
work.
kick your feet up before everything.
Right.
There's no anchor for them to kick up against.
This makes very good logical sense.
Yeah. Now this time when you get there, there you go. Now use your hands and pop up even more.
Okay.
And we did this without any anatomy.
I wasn't going to say it.
Boom. You finished it though. You should have been staring at this. You should have been.
Over there.
We know there's a wall on there. Your brain knows there's a wall on there, but you don't have to preempt what your brain's going to protect you from. There you go. So there you go.
I didn't play with that. It's a good thing I'm on a domer mat. Okay.
Yeah, but that's part of the process. But now roll back like you were rolling back. You can see why I've been on you about your rolls.
It's been a thing. I get these DMs. I post something on Instagram and I'm like, oh man, now.
And there's really no instructions when it's like, okay.
Okay, so go back like I was rolling back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And see, that's
different.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what you've been running into. That's why it wasn't flowing, because you were already trying to protect yourself, and
Right.
the roll protects you. That's the
Right.
whole. You were trying. If you stop, you just made a collision longer than what it should be.
Right.
You know, when you at this point in time, you want a very short collision. So keep going.
Okay. Got it.
Got it?
Got it. That's good.
Catch me up. Because she does these things that stop. Oh, let me take these out of your way just so you know.
It's true. I do these things and stuff.
It's that's missing out on the fun. It's not stopping. Okay.
Crashing the plane.
Crashing the plane.
There's a safety situation with that,
But that's the whole thing about it, yeah.
I don't necessarily want to crash my
Yeah, you do. Crash it. Crash it. If it's not even up to you, You'll land it safely. That's like they teach helicopter pilots what? Not yet. Hey man, turn off that motor and watch this thing rotate to the ground. And they can't turn the motor back on, but they got to land that thing without crashing it. Because I'm going to crash it, but it's going to work out. So guys, rolling that again. It's going to work out. Yeah. Okay, do it again. Watch this. This is so much fun. Okay, so now, listen out as you do it. Look at that.
Nah.
See the difference? And look at you having so much more fun than you was doing.
Oh man.
Crash the plane is safe. It's the safest thing ever.
There's a concrete wall over there.
Did you hit the concrete wall? No. What'd you do? That breaks. No, but this is the difference. Look at this is it. Oh, concrete wall. Danger. Versus rolling the concrete wall. Got it. See?
Okay.
Try that.
Okay. All right.
Point, Adarian.
No, it's funny. Sometimes she'll be in a good mood, feisty, and she'll be coming at me, and I'm like, okay, we can go that way. Let's go that way today. And then she go, I just got school, huh? You started this mess. I'm having a good day. So you said, okay. So yeah, no, it's one of those things. Like I said, sometimes what we say, we really want to crash the plane. Let the system work for you. And we spend too much time not letting the system work for us, wondering why we're not learning. Well, you didn't learn it because you let the system figure it out. Like I said, what are we talking about? Sensory input. It already knows the wall here.
I know.
It knows it. It knows how fast you're going. It knows what this material made of. It knows, like, if I got to spin off this ball to make sure I hit this wall, I'm going to do that. Crash the plane.
And that's something weird.
So now, this is what we want you to do. We're gonna prove the point of what rotates, what doesn't rotate. So now, rotate off as you roll forward, rotate off the ball.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what'd you do that with?
It felt like my pelvis, but I'm sure that's the wrong answer.
No, that's the right answer. That's the right answer. When we say about pelvis, they're going to do what? Push pull.
Right.
Okay. Now this time, roll with the obliques.
Okay.
But we see the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, they rotate you.
Yeah.
You know. So this time, try to rotate with your shoulders.
Okay. Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. So that's what people try to do all day long, is rotate
Great.
things that don't rotate. Now watch this. Go ahead and push pull with your pelvis as you come over the ball.
Okay.
See the difference?
Definitely a difference.
Yeah. But that's these things that people, they push pull. And so instructions become much better if somebody said push pull, Watch this. This time as you roll, pull both your pelvises up.
Okay. I'm still trying to come off the ball.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's gonna work out.
Okay. Ah, that was fancy.
It's sturdy, no worries.
What happened? You weren't expecting that, huh?
No, I was conceptually, but I'm like, this has got to be the wrong answer. So
But you did what? You pulled it up, and guess what? It came up. Now this time, push down with both of them.
Okay.
This is gonna be like, right.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
You did it right.
Did you do it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stopped and then
Put the
popped
brakes
up.
on.
Yeah, put
Okay.
the brakes on. So that becomes one of those things of, saying thing. How do I? Now watch this. So take that away now. And so we're going to show you something. Go ahead. Let's see the ball now. So you just learned something about go and stop.
I did.
So walk across the room and apply that go stop theory.
Should I do an ankle rocker as well?
I don't know what ankle rocker is. I don't know why do people do that? They should know better. Don't be bringing this stuff down. Ankle rocker, what?
I'm actually pushing and pulling is what I'm doing.
So no.
I want this to be
It's amazing how she done lost the sense of. So yeah, no. So like I said, you just learned something about go stop.
Yes.
What did you do to go?
I pushed.
Which way did you push? You're right. You pushed.
I'm directionally challenged with this.
Yeah, but push can only be one way.
You push forward.
No.
No.
You know, go back up. You're on the ball. You're rolling forward.
Right.
And what did you do to go? Which way did you push your pelvis?
Up.
So push it up. Push it up to go forward.
Okay.
So if you want to go forward, which way is my pelvis going to go?
It's gonna go backwards. in
Wow.
space.
This is what we learned about to learn.
Oh, okay. I
See what I'm
get
saying?
it. Yeah.
If you want to stop, which way do you want to go?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
But isn't that what we just did?
It is. It was a weird directional. I was directionally challenged with that. Yes.
Up is up, down is down, then change because we.
And there's a garage door back here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So now push both back. And see what that is. So push them back. Push them both back. Yeah. And so see what it's going to do is going to start you to come this way.
Yeah. So
See?
did I.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now we can put on top of that. So push back and then press one of your feet, press the fifth or pinky toe into the ground on one of your feet.
Okay. Okay.
Keep on.
Keep.
Keep on. If you're not moving, you haven't done enough. I mean, that becomes the thing a lot of times. You know, if I keep, because I just anchored myself. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just create a situation where I only got one option. So that's what I'm saying. If I do this and do this.
I see.
See,
Yes.
but see how we miss out on taking a lesson
Yes.
and transferring it?
Right.
Because you just told me what happened. I went up, celebrate. What happened this way? You stopped.
Right.
So then we stood up and said, let's apply the same lesson. You go, huh? But that's a lot of times what people miss out on is how we take this lesson and make it that lesson.
Yes.
You know? And then we put the foot back in there because we know what? The foot just locked me into the ground, just push back, only got one option now.
Right. Interesting. Okay. Got it? Thank you.
What are you taking me for?
I need to do it. Okay.
Yeah. So now you're there, right?
Right.
Okay. So now, and this becomes a funny thing, is shorten the lever, and now do it. Okay, now lengthen the lever. And so, but let's legs come all the way down. Let's legs come all the way down. Okay, so now shorten the lever and do it. Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. But watch this. This is going to be the fun part. This is
Okay.
going to be the fun part. So now, take your arms and put them up over your head this way here.
Okay.
Now, go ahead and lengthen out. Now go ahead. Yeah. Why do you think that's harder?
Well, because my lever arm is much longer.
We increase. And so who's trying to do the work now?
My torso.
Your hands.
Oh, my hands.
So we increase your, and the hands are not anchored very well.
No, they're
so
not.
So we increase your levers that long to make it that much harder.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, yeah, these are not anchored, so the body's really like, that's why you feel it in here.
Right.
Because it's trying to get a new anchor to figure out like, that's a long ways to go.
And it also slows down the movement a lot because
Right.
of the long lever arm.
Right. And then you got to put it back down, and there's nothing to hold on to, so now the body's really working hard just to lower this. And that's a light object. That's what a lot of times people want weight. You don't need weight. Just understand levers. Now watch this. As you come up, go ahead and twist one way or the other.
In the same orientation?
No, arm short again. Arm short again.
And legs long?
Yeah.
Twist.
Okay. Now, this time you can twist happen from the shoulder. See the difference?
Yes.
So, now, if I'm doing what they call a core work,
Right.
I'm doing the second one, not the first one.
Right. Because it's harder.
Yeah, but who had to work? Somebody between...
The shoulder and the head.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people just lift their legs and talk about this core. No, it ain't unless you let your arms hang out.
Right.
See, that's how, how we use the body to make these things work with just a light object instead of getting these heavy things and all this other kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, this time, go ahead and bring it up and bring the arms to the ball as you bring the ball up. No big deal again, right?
No big deal.
No big deal again, right? Okay. Now, this time, extend away. So extend both of them away and then bring them up. So arms up over your head. So extend away and then bring both of them up. But you gotta extend away to put it back down.
So.
And extend back the other way. Ball at the same time. You gotta do both at the same time.
Okay.
Now extend away. There you go. See, once again, light object, lift the left arms.
Yes.
So now, because the middle is the anchor, as this joint and this joint tries to, if we put a ball in your hands, that becomes almost oh, we got one too. Look at that there.
Well, I feel like you could do the rotation with that too, right?
You know what you want to do. There you go. Watch this. We're going to add this to it. Okay, same thing. See? There you go. Now shorten at the elbow, shorten at the knees.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I tell you, people are like, oh, work out. You know you don't. You know work out me.
Oops, okay, let's get on this.
So now this becomes even fun. Same thing. This time, think about. It's not using her words. Her words. This time, think about bringing the elbows inside the knees.
That's easier.
Much easier.
Yeah.
Much easier.
Why is it much easier?
Because of your levers. So, go again. We'll show you. We're going to demonstrate this to the camera. So before, you were going outside and outside, right?
Yes, I do that way.
And so see who's got to do the work now?
All there.
Outside, outside. Now this time come inside, inside. And so now, see, so the shoulders start to raise up. And the hips, so now you have the pelvis and hip moving together versus the tummy trying to bring everybody together. It's just understanding levers and joints where who's going to be the next thing. And what joint I'm actually going to manipulate at this point in time.
Makes sense.
All right, you can take a break now.
Okay, that's good.